You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. World number one Novak Djokovic belatedly began his 2022 campaign with a convincing 6-3, 6-3 defeat of Italian teenager Lorenzo Musetti at the Dubai Championships on Monday, 21st February.
The 34-year-old showed no sign of rust or mental baggage from the Australian Open visa saga that rocked the sports world, producing a polished display that eased into the second round afterwards, describing it as a pleasant experience. Djokovic's first match this year after his Australian Open hopes were dashed when he was deported following an 11-day saga revolving around his decision not to have a COVID-19 vaccination and a controversial exemption he had been granted to play in the event. Back on the tennis court of Dubai's Aviation club, Djokovic showed just why he would have been favored to win a 10th Australian Open crowd and beat Rafa Nadal to a men's record 21st Grand Slam title. After being cheered onto court by the late-night crowd, he moved to the gears, breaking Musetti's serve in the fourth game of a routine first set. Djokovic, watched by his entourage including his wife Jelena, got an early break in the second set with a forehand winner. Even if he wins the Dubai title for the sixth time, he could lose his number one world ranking this week should Russian Daniil Medvedev win the Acapulco title. But for Djokovic, enjoying an ATP record 361st week as number one, that was the last thing on his mind as he put one of the darkest episodes of his career behind him. Djokovic, who last week said in a BBC he was not against vaccines but he was prepared to miss major tournaments rather than have one, will have a day off before facing either Russian Karen Khachanov or Australian Alex de Minaur. Asked by reporters later how he had been received by his fellow players, he said they have been very friendly. Majority of them actually welcomed me and said it's nice to see me back on the tour, he said. That makes me feel great. I'm very thankful for that because having the kind of an understanding, at least I would say, if not support from my peers and my colleagues, is very important to me because they are the people that I get to see sometimes more than my family. I care greatly about the relationships that we have. While Djokovic has had no issue being allowed to play in Dubai, he said he currently will not be able to play at Indian Wells because of the strict vaccine laws in the United States. As of today, I am not able to play, but let's see what happens. Maybe things change in the next few weeks.